Welcome back to WASHOE Nevada for episode 9 with me, MrSealyp. It's 8:37 in the morning, and as you've already seen, I have been doing my transport jobs for today. I've done fuel runs to the quarry, a fuel run up to Area 51, I've done 3 of the 4 water runs, and we're up to 305,000. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to use some of that to pay back a chunk of the loan. And I'm in the vehicle, or one of the pieces of machinery that was given to us as part of the contract I took on, which is a sowing one, and it's a beast. It's the Case quad track. Now this is what I'm thinking, if I'm going to be kind of running a Case farm, maybe I'm kind of thinking down that route. We've upgraded from one Case to another Case, and I know admittedly we have got a John Deere as well, and obviously the Deutz farm, but we want to upgrade at some point to one of these, I think. Right, we've got the Vaderstadt Seedhawk 980 on the back. What I'm hoping now, let's get some lights on to make it a little bit easier. If we open this up like so, I need to make sure I actually get this into the trigger. So what I've got to do is manoeuvre so I can actually swing that right round, and there we go. Get that into the trigger. I hope that's enough. Right, switch it from the back tank to the front tank. And it should now. There's 2,200 litres in there already because I put a little bit in over at the store. There we go, seeds, fantastic. So that's the seeds I stored in there in the last episode. Bought a load of seed, put it into storage. So what I'm going to do now is fill this up, I think. Then we're going to go over to field 3. Obviously I need to go and collect the actual seeder part. I've only got the tender at the moment, but I will go and get the seeder part and we'll get that done. It's got a nice haze to the morning, I do like that. This is a lot of seed, but it's a big field, we're going to need it. But then that said, the actual seeder is huge. I do need to check though, what oh, yeah, I've got a fertilizing contract there on field 2 for 28 grand. So I want to hopefully try and get this done as quick as possible, and that contract will still be available, so I'll jump all over that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, canola. It's got to go in the ground. Make sure I don't put the wrong crop in. And normally it doesn't let you, but and that's a lot of seed. Wow, okay, so close that up. And let's rock and roll. Let's get this back, hook up the seeder, get over to field 3 and get this job done. With the money we've got, like I say, I'm going to pay a chunk off the loan and probably buy another field. Maybe field 16, I'm not too sure. Our crops are growing nicely off to the left there, and up on the fields up by the animal pens, our animal fields. Still haven't numbered them, have I? Still haven't come up with a... I suppose I could just look at the nearest field and what the field number is, and then just call them that number and then A and B or something. I don't know. That's what I've done on previous Let's Plays. Fantastic. Right. I'm recording this, what time is it? Sunday morning. I'm hoping it's going to be posted today. This may not be posted till Monday. G's had a very busy weekend, so we haven't been able to record the next episode in our Let's Play, our co-op. But we will be. And then obviously Tuesday, the Cotton DLC comes out, and we're going to be doing a co-op DLC review, which I've never done before. It's going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be interesting too. I've got to make sure, because I'm pretty sure then this hooks on the back. This is a rear tender, I think. Well, we'll see when I hook it all up and I get it wrong, won't we? I've just hit something. Okay, so just look at those connections. Pretty sure it is, isn't it? Oh, like I say, we'll find out. I need to work out a route up there where I'm not going to hit anything because oh, actually it's right down the bottom, isn't it? Okay. Big machinery. That's what we like every now and again. Let's get something monster. Monster. Yeah, it is. There we go. And those hook up. All the lines hook together. And we are good to go. Now, this is a long vehicle. Let's get beacons on. Does this have lights in the back? It doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. Right, what about then? I'm definitely putting hazards on the back on that, because that hasn't got beacons on it, so people coming up behind me need to know, if they can't already see, that it's an absolute beast. The trouble is, it's quite a long vehicle and the traffic is just too far apart. So you can't really nip out into traffic, can you? It's not like you're driving a sports car. Come on, give me a break. Oh, once this one's gone, there's another one coming around the bend. I'm just going to go for it. Put your foot down. Nail it. Got to watch out for lampposts and signposts. I think what I'll do, if I hop off the road just here, go kind of cross country a little bit till I get down to there. That way I haven't got to worry about traffic too much. Just a bit of undergrowth, you know. You can tell by the lighting it's still very early morning. I say it's not really, it's 8:45, but the lighting suggests otherwise. Ooh. Actually, has that been harvested? It has, hasn't it? Doesn't matter too much if I drive over that crop. Like I say, this is a big field, so it's all a matter of scale and relativity. Once you've got a massive cedar, even the biggest fields don't seem as imposing. I don't think I'm going to get through the trees there, am I? I think I've got to go all the way past the animal dealership and then come in that way, I think. I think so. What day? So I said it's Sunday, so we've got less than a week now till FarmCon. Scary stuff. Actually, can I get through here where there aren't any trees? There's got to be a gap somewhere. Let's nip through there. Keep using words like nip through. Oh, it's a car coming. Quick. Yeah, so less than a week to go. Nerves don't seem too bad at the moment. G's hyper, as you can imagine. First time flying, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be good. I'm going to try and get as many videos up as I can this week, because obviously I might be able to get one up Friday morning if I pre-record it Thursday before we fly out. I'm not taking my laptop with me, I don't think, so I'm not going to have videos backed up ready to go. Then we fly back Monday. Whether or not I'm going to be able to get a video done on Monday, I don't know. Again, it depends if I can pre-record enough, but I'll try my best. Right, so let's go to that. Unfold, we can turn off. Beacons, hazards can go off. Oh, I need to swap it, don't I? We need to go to canola, wasn't it? Certainly was. And away we go. Wow. Yeah, could have done with it being a little bit lighter, but... So this contract should pay out... Well, we're going to be a little under 30 grand, aren't we? Pays 34, and I'm pretty sure it took just over 4 grand off us for the equipment, so I'd be around 30, which isn't bad. I'm happy with that. There's a harvesting one there for 41 grand on field 1. That's going to take a while though. If I did that with all our own equipment, some nice payouts here. Means I'm still getting farming done, we're earning money, just not on my own fields. Right, so while that's on a worker for a second, let's go into our payment screen. Let's pay off a chunk of the loan. We'll pay off 50 grand. So we'll take our loan down to 550. Oh no, just paid 55. There we go. There we go, so we paid off 50 grand. So down to 255. And we ended the last episode, I think we were on 153, weren't we? Something like that. So we made 155 grand-ish, 150, doing all those contracts this morning, doing all the transport jobs, taking the fuel and water and stuff like that. There may be other ones that pop up, I don't know, we'll see. And there may be another TMR run that we need to do down to the livestock market, you know, things like that could crop up. So waiting on our crops to be done. It's a case of picking up contract jobs now. As far as fields go, we need a new field. Because I need to get as much money in, and I need something that I can make silage with, so that I can get these cows going. So I'm going to stop there, potentially, and turn around. Okay, fair enough. I can always run a strip up the other way. No, I know this is costing me money for hiring a worker while I'm chatting and doing all this, but again, I could do a water run. I've got one of the places I didn't do a run to the root crop storage. I did the dairy, I did Star Peak restaurant, I did a water run to the livestock market. So potentially, if I did a water run for about 12 grand, that's easily going to cover worker fees. So I'm not too worried about that. Right, let's have a quick look then. I did say about field 16, didn't I? Potentially. So our fields up here are these two here, and we've got field 11. So that could be like 11A and 11B maybe. Or we could have 11A and 13A or something, just to, so I've got a number for them, otherwise it's hard to know what to call them really. I don't think, see that's got corn in it, which actually, let's have a look at growth. Oh no, it had corn in it. 16's ready to harvest, so we could potentially buy something. That's got canola in, and that was what, 100. Oh, 64, was that all? Right, buying that. Because we can harvest that, and that's money in the bank as well. What was the plot around it? 114. So it's under 200 grand, and we get all that land around it, so I could expand the field out. Once harvested, I'm going to turn that into grass as well, which is right next to our grass field 10 there, and that should be all the grass we're going to need for making silage and stuff like that, I think. Shall I just buy it? Yeah, why not? Let's be bold. Let's go for it. fantastic. Started off on 305,000, we're down at 76. Bit scary. God, that slowed down considerably coming up the hill, wasn't it? Right, so I suppose what I can do, if I leave a worker on that, which is going to be earning me money, let's go and check out our new field, look at our options. I'm hoping I haven't just made a horrible mistake with my recording. My timer had gone off and I hadn't even noticed. You might hear there's another load of noise in the background. The washing machine's on. Now I'm seriously considering getting one of the Draper headers, the New Holland one or something for this. I know the colours won't match up and that kind of thing, but it'll save all the mucking around having to try and take the header off a header trailer, and it's a slightly wider header too. But like I say, my OCD, I'm not sure it's going to allow me to, because I've been able to make this into a Challenger one and put a Challenger coloured header as well. Having an off-coloured one of a different brand, I don't know. So yeah, potentially it doesn't really matter. Unlike I say with the normal field, what classifies as normal, whether or not the space I've got around this, I can go right out to the edges because it's grass. Although there are a few trees around, aren't there? Mind you, there's plenty of room. I can actually extend that out quite a bit, can't I? I will look at that bit of land, because what I could do, if that bit of land that I own a bit further down, yeah, that goes right the way down to the road, which means all of that there, which you can see, is trees. I don't know if the other side there is as well. This bit here and this bit here. I could do a bit of clearance, get rid of the trees to allow me to really push that out. Open it up. The reel looks about the right height to me. Let's get this harvested. And away we go. Fantastic. Nice, so I'm going to get down to the bottom. I've got a little bit of a strip out to the left here, which I own, so I can expand it out a little bit to the left. When I get to the bottom bit here, I can't go too far down because I've got rocks on the left, but those trees there, there might be a few more rocks further down as well. Let's have a look. Might have a little bit of scope, a little bit of leeway here, but not a huge amount of space to expand. I go further down in front. Top out the work again on that. Right, so I can come out wide here, down here, but that rock's going to prevent me going much further. I can definitely come out further this way, and I own down to the track here. So as the track winds along, I own up to the track boundary, which means I could take some of these trees out. However, when I get to this side of the field, which I'm not all the way over yet, I've got these rocks, so that's not going to allow me to go too far down. But I can definitely make it bigger. That's the most important bit. So where I'm standing now, there. Oh yeah, I own all of that. Right the way out to the track as well, this way. Oh man, okay. I can come a long way out this side. Take some of those trees out. There'll be a nice big grass field. plenty of options. After doing the test for making silage with forage harvesters and whatnot, the grass is it's a renewable source. It's not, the yield's nowhere near as high as doing corn, but it's a no-brainer if you know. It doesn't require as much work. After you've cut it, one fertilising stake back on it and leave it to grow, and you're good to go again. So I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. Right. God, my throat sounds a little bit croaky. I just only realised listening to myself. Right, let's go and get tractor and trailer. I will check in on the other contracts, see how we get on there. Fantastic. Right, I'm over at the store. Harvest is nearly completed on our new field, 16, and we're up to, I think we can have about 17,000 litres, which is pretty good. Price at the transport company for the canola is just over 1,000, so yeah, no problem there at all. What I have done is I've leased the modded Agrisem Cultiplow because I want to extend the field out, and this will allow me to create fields as well as Cultiplow the rest of the field ready for grassing. But that requires 420 horsepower, which I thought that's not a problem because the John Deere has got more than that. However, it hasn't. The version I got, I only got 394 horsepower, so I need to upgrade it. That's going to cost me a chunk of money, but I'm going to make some money back in contracts in a bit anyway, so I'm not too bothered. It does need a bit of repair work, which isn't too bad. Customise, yeah, we're on an 8345, aren't we? So I can go to an 8370, which is 418 horsepower, or an 8400. It's going to be 8400. 28 grand, it's another big chunk of money, but it needs to be done. That will give us more than enough horsepower that we need to pull the Cultiplow to extend that field. That's fantastic. Happy with that. D's completed their tasks. I'm assuming the contracting is done. The harvest is complete on a new field. So I'll get this over there. We'll empty the harvester. I'll take that, sell it to a transport company, and then we can look at doing this. The whole time the other contract on field 3 is continuing. I think we're just over 50% complete over there. Think about taking out those 2 lighting poles in the middle and putting a drive-through shelter in the middle there, so I can put my header and the tanker and stuff like that there. For an option, I haven't got the money at the moment, but we will do at some point. That's a nice view there through the haze, the harvester up on the hillside. Open this bad boy up. So what we'll do, I'll run a new strip of 8 metres round the outside all the way, and then I'll work out how much further out I can go without going on someone else's land. That's probably the best bet. Pop that there. But this won't work on a worker, I'm going to have to do it myself. But that'll be in a moment, because I need to unload the harvester. When I take the harvester back, I'm going to have to get that header repaired because that hasn't been done yet. Actually, although I'm doing this, I could have just brought the harvester to the... Could have brought the harvester to it, couldn't I? Whatever. I'm going that way anyway. That would have made a bit more sense. Oh, the views, look. Oh, look, there's the rail car Old abandoned bit of track. It's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, Jim is so good at this. Awesome. Got to stop getting sidetracked by all the cool stuff on the map. Actually, we're up to nearly 19,000, I think. If not just over. That's all good. Pipe in, fold it up. It's out of the way. Right. Take that back a little bit. I have got work to do. Okay. Let's take this and sell this. I mean, that'll be a big chunk towards the upgrade of the John Deere. So when you think the field, I know we bought the outside as well, the surround, but the field was 64 grand, something like that, wasn't it? If we get 20 grand back for that, potentially that kind of puts the field price, because I've taken the crop out of it, at 40 grand. So all good. Cover on. Transport company. I'll sell this, I'll be back over the field in a minute. I'm going to go and check as well, back with the contract continuing on field 3. Happy days, it's all going on. Got loads going on. Oh, I did what I said as well, I did that tiny little bit of landscaping, put the kind of gravel, push the gravel up around the ends of this, because the concrete stretched out quite a long way on the silo. Big Daddy did mention, and I did kind of miss a trick on that, but I could have done a whole, you know, I could have put a temporary silo in while they were constructing a new one, and just didn't even cross my mind, in all honesty. I need to get back. I'm kind of torn. I get either clobbered because, not even subscriber contracts, but my kind of narratives, adding a storyline to what I'm doing. I used to do it quite a lot, and I enjoy doing that. It makes it fun for me to do. But then a lot of people don't like the narrative at all. They, you know, they can't see the point. They just want you to play the game. But I think I'm going to get back to the narrative. Okay. Allow create fields. Let's drop that down. Fantastic. The contract over on field 3 is at 84%, so not far off finished. Let's cruise control in for a minute. I might get the case over actually with our small culture plough to do the rest, because I can't hire a worker using this. That's the trade-off with using this modded one. You can use it to create fields, which you can't do with the normal subsoilers, but you can't use it to hire a worker, which is a yeah, I don't know. It's a very specific use tool. I mean, obviously you can do the entire field yourself. That's up to you. But, can I get another strip back the other way? Let's see if it will let me. So I'm trying to make it the biggest I can, the better it will be all round. Why not? Drop it down. I'm not getting a warning coming up saying you don't own this land. That's good. And this is the beauty, like I said, when I did the first map tour on here, that Jim's done is allowing you to buy the field and then the kind of plot of land around it separately. So if you just want to buy the field and do that to start off with because that's what your finances allow for, then come back later on when you've got a bit more money, buy the plot around it and expand your field if you want to. And that's brilliant. It's those options again. I do like options. I might get a warning when I get right close to the track here. If not. Right, we're going a little bit further out to about there. Fantastic, right. As you can imagine, this is going to take a little while, so I'll carry on. I'm going to extend the field out. We'll get a nice size on this. I'll get the culti plough over our small one on the case to get on with the middle of the field while I'm doing this, and then we'll get the Deutz-Far over with some fertiliser. We'll get a load of fertiliser down first, then we'll seed it, and then have a nice big old grass field. Awesome. The plan will be to continue extending, but if that tree's going to be in the way, you might have to get a shot of that. Oh, mind you, I'm right up against the edge here, aren't I? Maybe one strip's enough here. Let's go out to about there. Right, I might have to do a bit of a funny angle on that one, it might have to go out a little bit. That's right. Use up what property I've got. It's mine, all mine. I'll never take it away from me, copper. Yep, definitely lost it. Yeah, so this is the side I can go out way further. Right down towards those trees if I want to. The thing about it is, well, once I've used it for grass, if I build up enough silos, if I filled that bunker silo, that's going to last me quite a long time. There's no reason why I can't then just repurpose this field, cultivate it, the grass in, and then go again with something else. Awesome. Field 16 has been extended, as you can see. Done a couple of strips, 2 or 3 out that way. Done a bit out there. I haven't cut any trees down yet. Up the top end, swept out a little bit further around. I have brought over the sprayer so I can get some fertiliser on it, and I've brought over the Pronto seeder. I did start culti ploughing the middle section, but then suddenly remembered I don't need to. Because it's direct drill, so there's absolutely no point carrying on doing that bit in the middle. I'll just let the seeder do that. So I'm going to let the sprayer off in a minute. What I am going to do is keep hold of this culti plough for a little bit, because when I finish the harvest on field 9 down at the bottom by the farm, I'm going to extend that field out a little bit as well. Even if it's just one 8-metre strip all the way round, it's going to increase productivity and increase the size of the field, so it seems to be a sensible option, really. I meant to say the money went up from 40 something to 68. When we sold the canola from this field, we made 25 and a bit, I think 26,000. So Will this hire a worker? It will. I'm going to let him chug away backwards and forwards and do whatever he needs to do. Say he. Could be a she. He. And then any bits he misses, I'll come back and do, or if it needs refilling, I'll come back and do them. I'll get the seeding on the way in a little while with grass. I'm going to take this back down. I'm going to go over to field 3, because I think we're pretty nearly there on the contract. It got a bit hung up on the far side of the field, I think because there are some trees along one edge, and it didn't like that very much, so I'm going to do the last little bit on my own. And then we'll be done with that. It's barely used, I say barely used, it hasn't used anywhere near as much seed as I thought it was going to. So I'm going to have to bring it back, unload, and then put it back into the seed storage here. But again, not an issue. Yeah, if I just put this here, just thinking an 8 metre strip that way, and that way, all mind you though, if I do an 8 metre strip that way, am I going to get in the way of my own site? Oh no, I suppose it will give me, if I come out to about here, it should still give me enough room to turn around, and even if it means I have to back on with longer trailers to the silo, that's okay. I feel like we've been rather productive this episode. New field expanded, a harvest done on it. This is going fantastically well. Lovely, right, over to field 3. Now we're actually on about 98% complete. It's just this last strip, I don't know why, it wasn't liking it very much, so it's just easy if I do it myself. And where it turned round on that side, we'll see. If I get to 100% by the time I get to the end of this strip, then we're fine. And we've got 13,800 litres left, and that's dropping slowly. We only had, there you go, contract finished. We had 18,300, I think the tank was filled up to. So we've only used 5,000 litres, not even 5,000. I thought it would use loads on here. Amazing. Right, lift that up, turn it off, fold it up. I'm not going to complete the contract yet because obviously I've still got the equipment. I've got 13, nearly 14,000 litres of seed in this. I do not want to be resetting this and losing all my seed. So actually I shouldn't be moving until that's folded up really. Bad for the seeder. I still think, I know they don't do bonuses. I know the whole bonus thing went after 15. Or was it 17? Mine's gone blank. 17, wasn't it? But I do think when the contract completes like this, if you've still got field left, if you carry on and finish it off, I think you should get a bonus. Because at the moment, that's contract complete and I haven't finished it. There's still some left. The farmer apparently is happy with that. So yeah, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Right, what I am going to do, the farmer will come and collect the seeder, but I need the tender, so I'm going to disconnect that. Disconnect that. Take this back and we'll unload it. And then we'll contract complete. I do need to do it quickly. I'm just thinking, let's have a quick look on here because... Oh, the fertilising job's still there. What? I'm being reimbursed for the seed. Ooh, 39 grand. Oh, that's fantastic. Nice. I'm coming this way. Don't want to go through the fuel dump. Oh, fantastic. Well, that's good news. I'm never too sure with every seeder you have or seed tender where it's going to unload to. Who knows? So all I'm going to do is get as close as I can. We'll hit unload and see what happens. Okay. I'll have to sort that out in a minute. Well, that was lucrative. So, let's stop there and jump out. Actually, where did I put the JCB? Oh, it's up with the sheep pen because the sheep pen needed cleaning out. I'm going to go and grab that because I'm going to use that to push these pallets, move them around. It's a very neat line. Okay, so contract complete. Hang on. Oh, right, it's because I had all that seed in it. That makes more sense. I'm losing my mind. So it would reimburse me if I got rid of it for all the seed it had in it anyway. Of course it would, yeah. Oh well, I'll collect on that. That's fantastic. And the fertilising job on field 2 I would accept. I'm going to use my own equipment, so that's fine. That's now active. Brilliant. What are we up to? 96 grand. Awesome. Now I've got to sort this out. So we're going to go and grab the JCB. So that was based on the fact if I completed the contract at that moment, because there was all the seed left in the seeder, it would pay me for that. That's what it was. Okay. I'm really back over to the seed pallets. I just want to say a massive thank you to Steen. I meant to say it earlier and I completely forgot. I do apologise. Steen, thank you very much for your generosity. Very, very kind of you. Field 16 is sprayed. I'm now planting grass. Seeding grass, whichever way you want to look at it. What I'm going to do is try and I'm pretty sure it's only liquid fertiliser that doesn't work by doing this. We will see if that pallet disappears. It is wobbling. There we go, fantastic, which means now I can just use the front shovel, push these in, and they will go back into the silo. Awesome. Right, I wonder... No, that's not going to help, is it? So I'm thinking next episode, potentially, I've got grass to cut on field 10. That is now ready to cut. And I've also got our fields, I'm hoping it'll be ready to harvest at some point fairly soon. I've got a fertilising job, which I'm probably going to do off screen. Yep, I knew that was going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Let's just push them closer. Some mishmash attempt. No, get off. Okay then. I do want to sort out this yard and get a new shelter. I might get rid of one of the ones or a couple of the ones up by the animals because I'm not sure I'm going to use them up there. Same thing though, I might put something different in up there, so I don't know. I'm just again kind of thinking out loud. I shouldn't have used paddock forks here, shouldn't I? I get enough speed up. There we go. Sorted. Just thinking actually I should have taken the reimbursement, shouldn't I? Because the reimbursement will reimburse you for the pallets at full value, and then I probably could have got seed cheaper in the silos. That didn't even cross my mind. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's all good. There we go, that's that pretty much done. We'll just head over, see how the seeding's getting on. Yes, I'm thinking maybe, instead about putting one in the middle, I might get rid of one of these and put a double in. Still get rid of the light poles. Yeah, I don't know, just a few ideas. Mulling things over. Do need to go and buy some do need to go and buy some fertiliser. I don't think I've got any solid fertiliser. Install. Right. I still don't know what I'm going to do about this skid steer. So I didn't speak to the chaps at the quarry. Cool. Right. Let's go and check out the grass situation. I think we're going to be pretty much there. Right, got the fertiliser sprayer. Because I think part of this field will be done now. So I get on the other side and make a start on this. The case is doing an absolutely terrific job. That's going to be a nice big field of grass. It's going to need a lot of watering. So let's get it turned on. And away we go. Right, that'll be the fertilising states I need. And that, I think, is it for this episode. We've got a bit done, and I'm pleased. I know we started off with a fair bit of money, but we have paid a 50 grand chunk off the loan, which is good. I'll do that every now and again. We'll gradually chip away at that. New field, expanded, seed going in, a harvest done, a sowing contract done. Yeah, not bad at all. Right, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.